Morning, everyone. This is Kelly at the Inky Gnome for MissInkStamps, and I'm going to do a fun little Valentine card today, showing another way to use your stencils. I'm using the Oopsy Daisy Oopsy Daisy. I always say Oopsa stencil, which I think is a great multiple use stencil. Like, it's such a fun pattern. You can really use it for anything. I'm just using some Valentine colors since we're coming up on February here, and this is more of a kind of thinking of you card for one of my friends, but it could also very well be a Valentine card. So I am just using some Versamark ink to do a watermark, using the stencil to make kind of a very subtle pattern, watermark pattern paper. And I just cut the two. I've got a little square card base there, which is 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 square. And then I cut two different colored cardstocks in a little bit smaller square of the same size so that I could cut them in half in a triangle shape and then cut in half again. And I'm going to use that to do a fun pattern with the paper in the background. And I'm coloring this cutout little cutie from the Bubbles stamp set who has his hand holding up, which you'll see it will be perfect for this card layout. There's a lot of cute little critters in this stamp set, blowing bubbles, and this one with his hand held out, which could be have so many things done with it, really. I'm just going to use a scrap of one of the colored papers that I designed and cut a little heart with a punch, so that he's holding a heart in his hand. But you could use it for so many things. You could do Easter and have him holding an Easter egg. That's coming up too. Or for Christmas, you could have a present, or for birthday, a present, something like that. So he's good for a lot of things, and you could do that with a lot of the characters, and that's up by cutting what they're holding in their hand out as well. But I'm just going to color him in with some markers, and he's going to be popped up on foam tape in the middle of my card holding the little heart. I used the Everyday Sentiment sets for my sentiment, which you can kind of see up there in the corner. I stamped on one of the lighter pieces of cardstock. And like I said, I'm just going to use those 4 triangles that I cut to piece back together to make a pattern on my card like that. And I just love how that pattern looks with the watermark design. It's so adorable. And like I said, I think it's a really useful stencil for year-round. You could use it for so many things. And there's the little heart I just punched out. And of course, you could just cut that freehand out too. It's pretty easy to do a little heart. So I'm just going to pop him in the middle, little foam tape behind him, so that I get his hand up on that light colored part so that the heart will stand out against that. And I popped that with some foam tape as well, and just setting that right in his little heart, in a little hand there. And the sentiment is on my heart, in my heart, and which would be great for thinking of you, or Valentine's as well. And there you have it. Another great way to use your stencils for a subtle effect. Have fun with that. Thanks. Bye-bye.